Woo! Good morning, Young Living. It is an absolute pleasure to be able to host this week's call today. Man, I love Win the Weeks. It's just another week, another chance for us to share what we love. We have a really great lineup for you today, too. So I hope you're ready to take some notes, ready to set some goals, and ready to act on what you learned today as well. Let's see, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Marco Colindres, and I am the country manager for our Canadian market. And to some, I might be known as the Fiesta Latina co-resident DJ as well. So if you know, you know. If you don't, you better get your ticket to convention next year. Now, on today's call, we have one of my favorite people ever from my old team, digital recognition specialist Jessica Taggart will be joining us. She's going to celebrate some amazing work being done out in the field for many of you. Also, from our leadership development team today, we have a special treat for you. Field development specialist Alicia Hewlett is going to go over some of our monthly business growth incentives that you know as gift with purchase for the month of August. And we're also going to cover some amazing success stories from the week too. And then we're going to be lucky enough to hear from Gold Leader Carrie Jo O'Connor with some great tips and goals for your Young Living business. So I hope you're ready for a great call today. All right, let's kick this off with a couple of announcements for the week. Now, as we know, it's a new month, which means it's a new reward for the Ready to Grow Cultivate 2 incentive program. Now, in the month of August, when you share Young Living with 2 new enrolling customers and or brand partners, and they place a first-time order or loyalty with 100 PV or more, you will earn a free exclusive Young Living diffuser bundle with 2 highly sought-after oil blends. So take note. This diffuser is one we've never sold before, making it a first time and a limited time item that you do not want to miss. And it comes with a white ceramic cover that works with any room decor and offers flexible run times of 1, 3, and 5 hours. Now with it, you'll also receive a 5 ml bottle of our Sweet Floral White Angelica Essential Oil Blend and a 5 ml bottle of our Rich Woodsy White Light Essential Oil Blend. And as many of you know, White Light is rarely offered and only comes around occasionally, which means that this is the month to get it. And it's all for just sharing what you love. Now, already qualified for July? Great. That just means that you're 2 steps closer to earning your very own extra large Serenoni blanket just in time for the fall weather to roll in. Simply share Young Living with 2 more friends in August and have them place a qualifying loyalty order to earn a free diffuser bundle and this luxurious blanket. And then we'll send that free blanket and diffuser bundle with your next order in September. And if you're well on your way to both of these, or if you've already qualified, let us know in the comments below so we can congratulate you for a job well done as well. Now, you've also heard that we may have launched a few incentive programs at convention this year, and we just want to provide some more education for you and for your teams. So make sure you join us today at 12 p.m. Mountain Time on the Young Living USA Facebook page for recaps on the new programs. But don't worry, if you can't join us today, we're also running these on Tuesday and Thursday as well, also at 12 p.m. Mountain Time on the Young Living USA Facebook page. So make sure to mark your calendars for those and to tell your teams. All right, I believe that is all the announcements I have today. So it's my pleasure to turn the time over to the talented Alicia Hewlett. Alicia, the time is all yours.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Marco. Happy to be here, everybody. Let me go ahead and share my screen and let's get into our gift with purchases for this month for our US and Canada markets. So as we are going forward, let me know in the comments of what you guys are excited about, ready to share. If you guys have already started getting your great purchases and stuff like that so far, I would love to be able to hear all the great things you guys are already planning to do with these. So for the US, we're going to start off with kind of our overall theme of what this month kind of unlocks with our different healthy digestion, really getting to know our gut a little bit more and just giving that gut a little bit extra TLC, right? So first we have our 100 PV on loyalty rewards. You get those 10 loyalty reward points. So grab some of your favorites when you spend 100 plus PV on a loyalty reward. Along with the PV that you get on loyalty rewards, if you hit 190 PV, you also get a ginger vitality essential oil. And this is a great oil to add to your favorite teas, water, or beverage of choice for a flavorful boost that may support your digestive system. Also at 190 PV for regular orders, you get a lemon essential oil, 15 ml. This has a very bright citrusy aroma. It's great to cleanse the air and set the tone for your gut health goals. It's also a great oil to add to your Steve's household cleaner for that extra cleaning boost. And it's really great to use as a remover of sticky residue. That's one of my favorite ways to use it. At our 250 PV level, we have the wonderful Life 9. Our Life 9 probiotic supplement is a perfect addition to your routine to optimize your digestive health with the 17 billion live cultures to promote a gutty health and healthy gut and overall immune system health. Along with the Life 9, you get a beautiful little pink case. I'm going to show you guys what is on the inside of it. Oh, I went too far. This is a cool, beautiful little mini travel supplement case. It's light pink, which makes it easier just for you to be able to travel with your supplements. It has 4 different sections. You can bring your essential supplements anywhere you go and travel with. So super fun to be able to get that. I know I'm super excited to see how that works because I love traveling with my vitamins and all that stuff together. So last but not least, at our 300 PV level, we have our multi-green capsule. So this is an amazing combination of our greens like spirulina, alfalfa sprouts, barley grass, bee pollen, Pacific kelp, and a lot more to help support your overall health and well-being. So this is a great one to take and have in your regular rotation. So let me know in the comments what you guys are looking forward to this month for our US market. Now we're going to get into our Canada gift with purchase. So on loyalty rewards for Canada with your 100 PV ER order, you get a $10 product credit when you place your order between the 1st and the 5th. So hopefully you guys were able to redeem that and take advantage of that at that time. And you also get a 15 ml cedarwood essential oil. In aromatherapy, cedarwood is used as a calmative. It's very woodsy, warm, calming. It's great to diffuse when you need that little bit of tranquility as you wind down from the end of the day. Add it to your favorite skincare products to help maintain the appearance of healthy and youthful skin. I love to add this to my mermaid hair serum. So I use that after I shower and it's one of my favorites. So add it on along with some other great oils that are great for your hair benefit. At the 190 PV level, we have the rose ointment. So that's as you're winding down from summer and having fun out in the sun, the change of season, I think is always a great time to give our skin a little needed extra TLC, right? So this is a hydrating blend with rose and tea tree essential oils that come and help. This is a great one to add as a daily cuticle treatment. It's also great. I love to use it on the ends of my elbows, my knees, and my lips. So great way to be able to moisturize when you need that little extra. At 190 PV, when you order on Loyalty Rewards, you get the calming lavender bath bombs. I love our bath bombs. Hopefully you guys are fans of those as well. These ones are our ones that are infused with lavender essential oil, sweet almond oil, and coconut oil. So this leaves your skin very hydrated, smooth, and soft. At the 250 PV level, we have Peace and Calming. Who are my Peace and Calming fans? This is one of our member favorites. It has a great blend of ylang ylang, orange, tangerine, patchouli, and blue tansy. This helps really support feelings of inner peace with the sweet and soothing scent. This is great to use during your meditation sessions. This is a great oil to start setting up bedtime routines again as we're getting back into back to school time right now with kiddos. So start utilizing that for yourself and for them. This is one of my favorites to rub on the bottom of my feet as a part of my nighttime routine just to help me get into the right mindset. And last but not least, at our 300 PV level is Luscious Lemon Essential Oil. This is our sunshine in a bottle. It's a beautiful blend that helps really neutralize unwanted odors and helps fill your space with just an amazing mixture of citrus from our lemon myrtle and our lemon essential oil, some beautiful floral notes that you get from the ylang ylang, and it has a really cool and inviting scent with the spearmint and the eucalyptus globulus in it. So it's a great blend to start with your day, or also wear it as a personal fragrance. So absolutely amazing gift with purchases this month for both of our markets this month. Please let me know in the comments what you guys are excited about, and I'll go ahead and turn the call back over to Marco.
Hey, thanks, Alicia. And thanks for sharing the gift with purchase. I haven't quite mastered the mermaid hair myself, so I might have to reach out for you for some tips. Anyway, next up, we got Jess Taggart from Recognition. Jess, time is yours.
Thanks, Marco. Good morning, everybody. I am so excited to be here and celebrate our top enrollers from July. Let me get my screen shared. All right. Okay, well, happy August. I hope everybody has a great start to their month so far. Now that we have passed July, let's jump into those that ended up on top. So starting off with our star, senior star, and executive ranks, big shout out to all of you that landed in the top 10 enrollers. This is so huge. Your hard work has paid off, and we are thrilled to congratulate each of you on this slide. If you see your name or a friend's name, leave a comment so we can keep celebrating you guys. Next up, huge round of applause to our top 10 enrollers at the silver, gold, and platinum ranks. Congratulations to each of you. What an amazing month. And a special shout out to Kelsey Sinclair, Thomas Gerard, and Brian Martin for being the top enroller for their ranks. Amazing work, you guys. Once again, if you see a name that you know, tag them in the comments right now. Moving on to our incredible Diamond, Crown Diamond, and Royal Crown Diamond ranks. Starting off with our diamonds, congratulations to everyone who made it to the top 10 for July, and a huge shout out to Susan Richardson, Audrey Roloff, and Lacey Dilworth for being our top 3 diamond enrollers. Congratulations, you guys. Next up, help me celebrate our top 10 Crown Diamond enrollers. Congratulations to each of you in the top 10, and a special shout out to Sarah Laird, Becca Bristow, and Brooke Kristen for holding those top 3 spots. Amazing work, you guys. And finally, huge round of applause to our incredible top 10 Royal Crown Diamond enrollers. Well done to each of you for a successful month, with a special congratulations to Jessica Garvin, Susanna Armstrong, and Jody Meschuk for being our top 3 RCD enrollers. Help me celebrate all of our diamond enrollers by tagging them in the comments. All right, one more round of applause to all of our very top enrollers in the US, Canada, and US Latino groups. Congratulations to each of you. We are continuously impressed and so proud of all your hard work. Keep it up, you guys. As always, these slides will be posted to the WILE Recognition Instagram stories, so make sure to check them out there and help me share them, screenshot, tag all your friends. We love to repost and feature you guys there. All right, that is all my time. Back over to you, Marco.
Hey, thank you, Alicia, for some amazing gift with purchase offerings that we have this month. And also thank you, Jess. Always love hearing the successes you are all having out in the field. So congratulations to all of our top enrollers. Now, speaking of successes, before we jump into today's training, I also wanted to recognize 2 more brand partners who had some incredible wins this last week. These 2 will also earn a bottle of Northern Lights Black Spruce. So we're going to start with Susie Schultz. Susie is a star from California. She held a class at the end of July where only 3 people were in attendance. And amazingly enough, through her passion and for her love of the products, she was able to get all 3 new customers to join our loyalty program. I think that's absolutely amazing, Susie. Congratulations on building your team. Also, we have Tennille Wolgemuth. Tennille is an executive from Manitoba, Canada. This week, she flourished and signed 2 new members up on loyalty rewards. Tennille, it sounds like you are excited to earn an exclusive diffuser and a ceremony blanket, all for being consistent. So we wanted to say congratulations to you as well for a great week, and also that your great work doesn't go unnoticed. So we actually love sharing these success stories with each of you, and I can't wait to hear what you all do this week on next week's call. So keep it up. Now, it is my absolute pleasure to bring on one of our top leaders and no stranger to the Win the Week call, Carrie Jo O'Connor. So if you're ready to hear from Carrie Jo, let's make her know how excited we are in the comments below. Carrie Jo is a gold leader from Arizona. Earlier this summer, you might remember Carrie Jo when she shared her success and her onboarding process with us. Today, she's back again to share and train on a couple of strategies for closing a sale. So welcome back to the Win the Week call, Carrie Jo. The time is all yours.
Well, thank you, Marco. I appreciate it. I appreciate the introduction. And I am always excited to share when they ask me to on this call, because I love teaching. And I hope that that comes across in my passion when I do this to you. So let me start by screen sharing. I'm excited to teach you all of the things about closing, because that's where my passion is, because I know that a lot of people really get hung up here. So I'm excited to share with you a few things that I've learned over the last 9 years. And let's just dive in. I think that when we start, this is the first thing that we need to lock down. When I train my team, we start here, because your belief is everything. It starts where you believe. Do you believe these 4 things? You have to lock them down. Do you believe that the YL products are amazing and that they work? Do you believe that the business structure of Young Living is a fair and legitimate business model? Do you believe that you're capable of learning these skills to do this business? Do you believe that others might choose to believe in those 3 things as well? That's where I always start, because if we don't check our mindset, then it's going to be back here every time you're going to close someone. And close just really means that you're helping someone get started, right? So why not be prepared with your mindset? So this is what we do. We throw on some oils, and I'll be talking a little bit about that in a minute. Assume the
Carrie,
sale.
Joe, can
Yes.
you make sure you switch your screen? All we can see is your recent of where you're. So retry it again. Just, I know a lot of people want to see all your awesome outline.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know why it didn't go. Let's try it again. But thanks for letting me know. That's
Gotcha.
no fun. You guys
No
aren't
problem.
seeing what I'm talking about. Is that better?
Yes, much better. Thank you.
Yay. Okay, so I'll just leave these up for a sec, just so that you can kind of connect with those first, or the things that I just got done talking about. But thanks, Alicia, for letting me know. I don't know why it didn't switch over, but do you believe these things? You know, do you believe these things? And do you think that someone else could believe them as well? Because it all starts with your belief. Let's go on to assuming the sale. You bought the YL products. Why don't you think someone else would, right? You think the products are amazing. Why do you think they will not love them too? You are just walking them over to the Young Living counter. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. We're going to normalize the process, right? If you think that that these are amazing and that everything is good, that you've tried with Young Living, then why wouldn't they? If you've seen the benefits of the products, why wouldn't they? So I think that we need to start from there in our head. And if we don't lock that down, then it's our belief system that will hang us up when we're trying to get someone started. So normalize it, normalize the process. Okay, so when I said walk them over to the Young Living counter, have you ever thought about it this way? When you go to a department store or any kind of clothing store, let's just use that as an example. When you go to any store, you collect all of your items, you go to the cash register to pay. And I'm asking you that when you hand your money to the cashier, does she take your money and put it in her pocket? No, she doesn't. She puts it in her cash register, and then later, her company that she's working for, the store that she's working for, gives her a paycheck, right? I have found that in my team, a lot of people get hung up here because they feel like they're asking their family and friends to hand them money. They have a problem with asking people for money. So when I'm coming with you with this information, think about it in a different way. You're not asking them for money. No different than when you refer someone to a product on Amazon or anything else, right? You're not asking them to give you the money and then you're going to pay Amazon. They're just going to pay it directly, right? So it's the same with Young Living. So why do we feel like why do we get hung up there is what I'm asking, right? And so it's really with our belief of what do we hear in our mindset, and what does that mean to us, and what hangups are there maybe from our childhood that we need to work through. So who does your new member pay? They don't pay you. What does Young Living pay you for? What does your paycheck entail with Young Living? Well, it's usually because I've educated someone on how to use a product or about a product period. And then I walk them to the Young Living counter, no different than someone at a department store. If I'm looking at a sweater and I call the department store clerk over and I say, hey, I'm looking for this sweater in this color, in this size. And she says, okay, I can go back and we'll look at this over here on the shelf. And oh, she finds me the right one. What if I've never been to this store and I have no idea where to pay? She's going to share that with me. If she doesn't, then what happens? I don't pay for the product because I have no way of knowing where to pay for it. And I can't walk out with it without paying, so the product stays in the store. Do you know where I'm going with this? A lot of times people share the amazing results of the product. They even share a sample of the product with someone, and then they don't walk them to the Young Living counter. They don't help them get started. They don't close. How are they going to know? How are they going to normalize the process of buying products from Young Living if you don't help them over to the Young Living counter? So just a thought, just help them to the counter. What would happen if every business cashier did their job like you do? Right? We have to stop and think about that because it's the truth. We have to think about, what am I doing different, or what can I do different? I guess I should say, what can I do? What different can I do, right? What's something different that I can do that I can help more people get started with Young Living? Because we have the cultivate too, right? And we really want to get things going and moving, and we want to see our business grow. We don't want to waste our time doing this. So prep for the close during the one-on-one, during the class, during and even before. 3 yeses during the class presentation or one-on-one will help your member. It's been scientifically proven, your soon-to-be member, your prospect, it will help them to say yes when you get to the close. So I always ask 3 things, then I raise my hand and shake my head, or I shake my head in, I would love for you to see relief about blah, blah, blah situation, right? Find one pain point to help with each person in the room if you can. That's why I like to show up to a class or a get together before the class starts, about 20 minutes, so that I can start to kind of have conversations with people and start to get to know them a bit. Get to know their personality types by asking, what do they do for a living, right? And start talking to them. I say things like when and not if. Not if they get their kit, or if they get started, or if they get an account. It's when you get your kit, or when you get your account started, or when you get your products, right? We say when and not if. By connecting with their pain point, at the end, when I'm closing, I say things like, I would love for you to see relief with whatever it is we talked about prior to, right? And during the get together. So the other thing is practice your posturing physically and verbally, because if you look like these 3 on the slide, I don't think anybody's going to feel very confident in buying anything from Young Living if you're the representative and you look like this. Are you apologizing for the cost of the products? Do you think they're expensive? Maybe something to ask yourself. Do you think that they're valuable? Posturing is, what are you saying to them with your body? And what are you saying to them with your facial expressions and your tone in your voice? Because if you lean in and you go a little softer, do you really have confidence in what you're talking about? Or are you talking with your shoulders back and your head high and normalizing the process? Some things to think about are these. Are you deciding for them? before you even begin to talk to them. Grab your goil. My friend Shauna Allred dubbed this name goil, is a goal partnered with an oil. And we partnered that word together, or she did, and named it our goil. So whatever your goal is, when you are about to teach a class or about to have a one-on-one or about to get on the phone with somebody to follow up with them, grab an oil, remind yourself of your goal. Is your goal to help people? What's your motivation? So check your motivation. I like to use the oils, valor or gratitude, even humility oil. I think it's a very underrated oil. And I love using that to ground me back to, wow, super grateful, and remind myself where I came from and what I started and how I started. Do you have a lack mindset from your childhood? What does that look like? And how do we get past that with using oils and maybe a positive mantra, or what I call a breath prayer, a prayer you can breathe in and breathe out in a breath? How was money talked about while you were growing up? These all might be some hangups that you have that are beating up your audio and videotapes that you might have from your childhood, or beating you up while you're trying to share these products with someone. So go a little deeper maybe. Do you hold the purse strings of your prospect? I did this once, and I learned very quickly that I cannot decide for someone, because though someone that I enrolled I had no idea by what she looked like. And I will tell you that we do that, don't we? We just do as a society. We judge people on what they look like, or what they're wearing, or what they're carrying. I had a lady who came to a class and she had duct tape holding her shoe together. She had duct tape holding her purse together. And I would have never guessed that she would spend $2,500 the first month, $1,600 the second month, $1,800 the third month, and ever since then. And it's been 8.5 years. So don't hold the purse strings of someone and try not to prejudge. Just educate and ask them where they're at, right? And what kind of help you can help them with. So do not say these things. These are common mistakes. And so I thought I would put them up on a slide for you that people say at the close. I know it's expensive, but I had to wait till payday to get mine. I will be here when you decide. I know it's late, so let me know what you decide to do tomorrow. I never, ever wait on a close on something that I can close today. So I do not want you to think I'm being too pushy. Why do you think that they think you're being pushy? Do you feel like you're being pushy? That's a mindset issue. You only have to spend and then fill in the certain amount, right? Most people buy one, then over time get the rest. Don't say that. Let them decide with how they want to start. I have many people in my team that have started with 3 kits. Don't decide for them. You probably can't afford it all at once. Who are we to say what they can afford or what their priorities are? I do not want you to feel obligated. Why do we have that feeling, right? So these are the things that I teach my team how to say instead. This is a great deal, and then fill in the blank. I would start here or there, giving them options. I just need to get your address where you want it sent. That's what I usually say to get started. I don't ask certain questions, and I'll go through those yes or no questions in a minute. If you want to start filling this out, we can get you started, which is like an enrollment form that I have that I think I shared with my last presentation. So search this group and you'll see my last presentation. You get a free diffuser with this kit. People love the word free. And I love that we can, at the bottom of this, it says you get this, this, and this free if, right? We have those promo marks that they just got done saying for the month of August. Also, you will receive 2 free diffusers in 2 months, one with their kit and then an extra one with their second order. Young Living is so generous, but they don't know that yet. So it's your job to tell them, this is the best bang for your buck. Most people get all 3 kits to start. Most people in your situation get blah, 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 depending on what their need is. This is how we get you started. And I just hand them the form. This is what we do next. Or I'll turn my computer toward them and help them to start filling out what they need to do to enroll. You can get 10% off right now using my coupon code, the ShareYL, right? I love the new coupon code. Anybody else love the coupon code? I'm loving that we can save them 10% right off the top. In doing that, you can say to them that with the purchase of one kit, you'll save $12. If you buy 2 kits, you'll get $24 off. 3 kits gets $36 off. So I love the new Shift kits by Young Living that they launched at convention. They're so inexpensive, number one, and they're just at a great price point for people to pile them high and watch them fly. So I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Become a master asker of questions. Remind them why they are there. What is their pain point? What did they come to the class to find out? Did you ask enough questions to find that out? Remind them why they're there. Once they've told you at the close, that's when you should remind them of what you want to help them see relief in. I cannot wait to see you get relief for fill in the blank. Let them know that you will be with them on this journey and that you will help them, and follow through on that, right? Say what you're gonna do, but then make sure you do it. Do not ask a yes or no question. Do you want to get started? I don't ask these questions. These are common mistakes, because yes or no means that it's 50% no. We don't want to come up with that percentage when we close. We want your closure rate of your new members to get started at a way higher rate than 50%. So let's not waste your time and theirs, and let's help them get started by not asking those yes or no questions. I never ask, do you want to buy a kit? Do you want to build a business? So what do you think? Do you want to enroll? Are you ready? Yeah, those won't get you usually a yes. Usually they'll get you a no. So don't ask a yes or no question. Pile them high and watch them fly is definitely business tactic, or it's been scientifically proven that this works. I learned this a long time ago, way before I was in MLMs or in Young Living. I learned this at Hallmark when I was selling cards and I was selling Hallmark. I learned it at the Hallmark shop, which was really funny. But I was asking them why they were piling things so high on an end cap. An end cap is just the end of an aisle, right? Think about your grocery stores. Think about them. They pile up a lot of things on the end cap because they know that if they pile them high, they're going to watch them fly. So you can do that with these kits that they have helped us with. Young Living did an amazing job putting these 3 together at the price point that they did. So now you can pile them high and watch all 3 of them fly out the door because they're reasonable. And it's a great way to get those harsh chemicals out and get started on a great mindset and a great new habits quickly. So normalize sharing, right? On loyalty rewards, so we're going to close that as well. You will get points to spend on Young Living products. Figure out the date and state it out loud when you're talking to them. That way it helps you remember when to follow up with them, and helps them remember when their next date is for their next order. This is a new habit for them. So help them out. Put it on your calendar and remind them to change their order so they don't get a duplicate order. That's super frustrating for somebody right off the top. 10% off the first 3 months, etc. Explain loyalty rewards to them. And I'm going to connect with you between now and that date. And it's free to cancel if you choose to do that at that time. It's optional. People love the word optional. They don't want to feel locked into anything, even though you and I both know they're going to choose to stay on loyalty because it is an option. They don't feel forced to do it. So if local, set up an iToby or a scan or some sort, a Zyto, I like to do that my second visit with them. If it's someone in person, always set up your next appointment, regardless of what you're doing with them, just to go over their products or just to answer their questions. Even though you have a new member, you're not finished closing. There's always part 2 of your close, and it's to close them on the lifestyle of Young Living as well. So help them with their lifestyle. You have unique experiences that I don't have. You can sit across the table from someone and bring an education in maybe some other things that don't have anything to do with Young Living, but that can help them better their life. So let's just use our techniques and let's move forward with closing them and helping them get started. That's all that means. You don't have to be intimidated by it if you get your mindset right. And if you use these tools and these tactics, that's really great to be able to feel confident in closing and confident in helping someone get started. So if you liked this, you can contact me at cj@justcarriejo.com. If you want more coaching, I'd love to work with you and your team at justcarriejo.com. You can do that as well. So I'm going to stop screen sharing, but thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it so much.
Oh my goodness.
To you, Marco.
Thank you, Carrie Jo. Wow, we are so lucky to have you as a part of Young Living. So many great insights and tips there. I wrote down a few that really spoke to me. Obviously, number one, you start off with your belief is everything. That is just so powerful. You know, I believe that there's kind of a linear path to success, and it starts with your belief, your mindset, your confidence. Then it turns into sharing and results. And I think that was just absolutely powerful. Also love the questions that you ask yourselves to kind of really help encourage that belief in yourself and what you're doing. And then, you know, just hearing you say, like, are we deciding for them before we even start talking to them? That is so true. I think there's a lot of really great stuff that we can take out of this. And as you can tell from the comments, I think they kind of speak for themselves that this was some very, very good information. We just really appreciate you being on. What a bunch of great tips. And thank you again for sharing your success with us. And, you know, we're all trying to strive to grow together and to get Young Living products in every essential oils in every home in the world. And this is just absolutely incredible information. So thank you again, Carrie Jo. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Jess. That's all the time we have. So thank you for tuning in live, or if you're going to watch on the replay, thank you. And I hope you took some good notes. I hope you're ready to apply them. And I can't wait to hear how you won the week. And until next time, have a great week.